Mm-hmm.
What was your question before supper?
Is the biggest centipede in the world this? Are there any centipedes out there this big?
Oh, well, why don't you get the tape measure? Get the tape measure and measure how big that is.
That big. That.
It's an estimate. So how many inches are you talking about?
This.
So how many inches is that?
Oh. 1 T30.
Well, it's you have it upside down. The number is upside down. So. Yes, yeah. Be careful with it because. Yes. Why don't you pull it out and lock it? Lock it, and then tell me what number you're thinking of.
Of 13.
13. 13 inches. Well, let's read. Okay. Okay, well, it does say something here, starting with the. Do you want to read it?
No, thank you.
Okay, why don't I read it,
Yeah.
since I'm the only other person at this table? The giant desert centipede of southern Arizona can grow to about, how many?
About 12 inches.
So is that bigger or smaller?
That's smaller.
Wait, is it way smaller?
No, yes.
Where's 13?
Right there. No, it's a little bit smaller.
Yes, I see. So this centipede kills and eats small children like Daniel.
Yeah.
No. That was a joke. It doesn't kill and eat small children. What does it say? This centipede... Okay, this part here. This centipede...
kills and eats small lizards.
Yeah.
It spit up behind and then so...
Its bite is painful to people, but it's not normally fatal. Do you know what it means to be fatal?
No.
It means to kill you. So if that centipede bit you, it would hurt, but it would not kill you. Oh, it may have as many as 170 pairs of legs. That means it could have over 300 legs. But did you know centipede means 100 legs?
No.
Well, now you know. Centipede means 100 feet or 100 legs.
Oh, I thought the centipedes are only an animal.
Well, they are an animal, but they're an animal with many legs. So they're called centipedes, meaning 100 legs. Even though the number of legs isn't exactly 100. Sometimes it's less than 100.
If we had centipede legs, like lots of legs, would that be called a centipede?
If we had lots of legs like that?
Then would that be called a centipede? If we
No. If a person had that many legs, we probably wouldn't be called a centipede. I suppose we could. But a centipede is a kind of insect. It's a group of animals that look like worms or caterpillars. They're not insects. But they're like insects.
Would you prefer a hamster or a centipede?
As a pet?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure a centipede would make a nice furry pet. See, this one has fur on it. Wouldn't it be cuddly? Would you like it? It'd be nice and cuddly.
Gross.
No, yeah, I guess I agree.
Right, I definitely prefer my hamster better than that centipede.
Right, yes, I think a hamster does make a better pet than a centipede.
Because centipedes are gross.
Yeah.
if I had a centipede, because centipedes.
Well, not everybody might find centipedes gross, but I guess you and I both find them gross.
Right. Right. I might find them gross, but maybe other people may not find them gross like I do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There.
But the diameter of a tarantula a tarantula has long legs, but
Why don't you get a clean piece of paper?
like.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Wait.
Use that.
So a tarantula can have long legs. Like this could be a tarantula. Like if that tarantula if there's a tarantula with long legs, like with the legs, including the legs, then what's bigger, a hamster or a tarantula? If you're comparing the legs, then
Well, if you're going by diameter, including the legs, yeah, then a tarantula is bigger.
oh,
And in fact, that kind of tarantula actually eats small mice. So it eats animals like hamsters, not quite as big as a hamster, but it eats little mice.
right, but what? A hamster's bigger than a mouse.
A hamster is usually bigger than a mouse. I'm sure there's some variation in sizes. Like I'm sure there are some mice that are bigger than your hamster, but most mice are smaller than your hamster.
Why?
Why? I don't know. That's just the way mice are.
Right, and then so a hamster. If a tarantula is bigger than a hamster, it's just like a ceiling fan is bigger than a fireplace. It's sort of similar to that.
Well,
Because the reason why a ceiling fan is bigger than a fireplace is because it has blades. Like a fire.
Yes, right. Its blades spread out wider than the width of the fireplace. Yes.
Right, and a tarantula's legs spread out wider than a hamster.
Here, well, let's try to draw a tarantula as big as. Okay. We'll see. Okay, we'll look at tarantula because it tells us how big they get, and then we can try drawing them that big. Oh, did you know that the bite of the tarantula is no more dangerous than any other spider?
Oh.
So it doesn't look like any tarantula has their. Oh, okay. It says the bite of some South American tarantulas may be serious. And there's an Australian species which is more feared than the black widow spider, so I assume that it has its bite is really poisonous. But those are like there are many different types of tarantula, and most of them can't bite you. Their bite isn't very serious. It's like getting stung by a bee. Okay, so but anyway, it tells about the biggest one here. One of the world's largest spiders, the bird spider of South America, is a tarantula. It has a body from 3 to 3.5 inches. Okay, so let's measure that. Okay, 3 to 3.5 inches. So how big is its body? 3 to 3.5 inches. How big would its body be?